All right, so this is the second part of lesson 2.5. There is obviously a lot of information in lesson 2.5. This should take about the same amount of time as the part one. So let's get started. In part one, I got cut off a little bit on this one, so I just want to reiterate that at FanFest during Major League Baseball, All-Star Weekend, a Fan Zone touchscreen station was on site, allowing fans to create and purchase customized name and number All-Star jerseys. So again, that's just an example of different interactive technologies that are becoming available. Another example is via USA Today. Fans have gravitated, to interactive sports on digital. There's the same opportunity for live concerts, says Chris Wagner, Executive Vice President of New Lion, which designs and delivers digital content for numerous clients, including the National Football League, NBA, NHL, and UFC. And another emerging activity, when the new Green Bay Packers Hall of Fame opened in 2015, it featured a number of interactive elements, including a replica version of legendary coach Vince Lombardi's office, complete with a touchscreen conference table that allows fans to view dozens of archived Lombardi possessions, everything from playbooks to letters from fans. So now we're moving on with technology's impact on SEM, and one of those is e-commerce. And e-commerce refers to the consumer's ability to purchase goods and services, sports and entertainment related or otherwise, online and on the internet. So there's just some examples like Shop Nintendo, iTunes, MLB.tv, Amazon.com, being able to order tickets on the Orioles website. Here's another example of going to get NFL custom jerseys on the NFLshop.com site. So just to make sure to give you everything that's like on your notes. When it comes to that e-commerce, compact discs, DVDs, Blu-rays, and other forms of music and video, so those can be bought online. Individual songs, shows, and movies in digital formats, like using iTunes, subscriptions to listen to Major League Baseball games live, tickets to events, online video games, and in-game purchases. Electronic arts. So EA reportedly earns $110 million each year from microtransactions, such as acquiring new players in their FIFA soccer game franchise, as well as customized jerseys from the NFL shop. So now moving on to advertising. So signage and displays is one way of advertising. An example of this is American Airlines Arena unveiled new technology capable of delivering live and dynamic billboard advertising, making the NBA's Miami Heat the first U.S. sports franchise to tap into the next generation of outdoor media systems designed to drive revenue. The Kansas City Royals teamed up with Cisco Systems and AT&T Inc. to launch a new video platform that offers customized advertising capable of delivering live game video, concessions menus, and customized fan content. Technology enables us to enrich the experience for our fans who are celebrating 40 years of Royals baseball this year, says Kevin Olick, Royals Senior Vice President of Business Operations. Then there are also virtual ads. Advertising firm Instadium Nike.com sells promotional materials and touch points to advertisers at venues such as Coors Field in Denver. They have ads positioned in hundreds of locations around the stadium, from rotational signage around the field perimeter to ads in the restrooms, concessions areas, and concourses. Fans can't help but be exposed to their messages. And again, with virtual advertising, in recent years, NHL organizations have turned to virtual advertising to generate incremental revenues from their television broadcasts. 8 NHL clubs have sold digital inventory on the glass behind the net, a prime asset with terrific on-camera visibility. On average, teams can reportedly generate $500,000 or more dollars from virtual ads on the glass, an inventory piece that costs just $2,700 per game or $113,400 per year in production costs from SportsVision. While virtual advertising has been widely adopted in the sports marketplace for the past 10 years, notably with behind-the-plate signage in baseball, it is gradually becoming utilized in hockey. Last season, 17 different NHL teams utilized virtual advertising technology in their arenas, according to the Sports Business Journal. So then there are also interactive shopping experiences. So one trend in the sports and entertainment marketing world is the implementation of strategies that utilize QR codes, which is essentially a barcode that can be scanned by camera-enabled mobile devices that direct consumers to various digital content, like web pages or other phone functions like emails and text messaging. An example of this is the Detroit Red Wings feature specific QR codes in their game day program, allowing ticket holders to find more information, watch videos, or buy related merchandise, all without leaving their seat. To ensure that fans took full advantage of the technology, the Red Wings broadcast a how-to instructional video during timeouts on the Joe Louis Arena Jumbotron. And Keen Footwear placed QR codes on print advertisements featured in Backpacker magazine that delivered content to consumers ranging from exercise videos to their online store. And Sochi marked the 500-day countdown to the start of the 2014 Winter Olympics by releasing an innovative stamp which included a QR code. And the Myrtle Beach Pelicans put up sandwich boards in the area from the parking lot to the gate featuring QR codes that allowed fans to use their mobile device to purchase tickets. In 2013, a cricket team in India, the Royal Challengers Bangalore, introduced interactive tickets where fans of the Indian Premier League team can access highlights, get live traffic updates from around surrounding the stadium, parking information, and a call a cab tool. Other features include a 3D stadium view, team store, and video highlights. Perhaps the best described as futuristic digital experience. Adidas launched an interactive wall at select retail stores, providing consumers with an opportunity to spin, twist, turn, and enlarge computer representations of the footwear. You can learn more about the individual products or even order through a touchscreen. The technology allows Adidas to watch shoppers as they interact with the wall's features. So now moving on to audio. Actually one more thing when it comes to interactive technology. Nike also implemented a strategy for selling products through virtual reality by taking advantage of hologram technology. So now we are moving on to audio or visual enhancements. One of those is high-definition broadcasts. So in a sentiment shared by sports consumers everywhere, former ESPN writer Bill Simmons discussed how HD television has revolutionized the fan or viewer's experience. It's a new world for sports fans, an intimacy that can't be found otherwise unless you're paying through the nose for great seats. I thought I'd like sports less when I got older. Actually, I like them more, and it's partly because of HD. I'm constantly saying to myself, I can't get over how great that looks. Over 1,000 FM radio stations are now broadcasting in high definition with special HD ready receivers that are required to hear the high quality signal. For